Now, rarely do I ever cover basically the same decks back to back in my YouTube videos, but I almost felt terrible after releasing the last one. While that deck is fine, I had a lot of fun and it was successful for me, the list you see on the screen is far superior. It is a way better version. Now, that may just be some user bias, but it felt way better. It performed way better. So I want to go ahead and share it with you today because it is sort of the same thing that we had going on before with the Silky Smooth. This just feels a lot better, a little bit more refined. So let's go ahead and jump into that. So before we talk about our first card, Kitty Pryde, basically the deck is built around 3 cards and the synergies around them, and that is Angela, Elsa Bloodstone, and Hope Summers. And that's why Kitty Pryde is in here, so that you can constantly play her over and over again into those lanes, buffing our Angela, generating more energy with Hope Summers, and also buffing a lane with the Elsa Bloodstone. This is a card that hasn't seen play in a very long time. I love her, so if you've been missing her, I got you covered. Moving on, we got another 1-drop, and this is kind of filling the same role. You play it into one of those 3 cards that we're trying to buff, Angela, Hope Summers, or Elsa Bloodstone, and then you're able to move it out. That's kind of the theme about this deck, so we're going to kind of rapid fire all the cards. So next up is the first of our trio of cards that we are building around, and that is Angela. I usually like to have Angela and Hope Summers in the same lane if I can. That way when I play a card into that lane, I'm getting a 2-for-1 deal, getting a buff on Angela alongside that +1 energy from Hope Summers. Now, like I said, we got the whole gang back together. Elsa Bloodstone, definitely not in her prime, but in a deck like this, she's fitting really well. Just remember that she no longer buffs every lane. It is only the location that she is in that she gives that +2 power. But basically, as you're filling that lane, your Vision, your Nightcrawler, a Jeff, whatever you put in there, you are going to get that +2 power. Obviously, we're going to have Jeff, one of the best versatile cards in the game. This way, again, you can play into those lanes and then move it out. Hope Summers is our newcomer, but she works a lot of the same way that Angela and Elsa Bloodstone does, and that's that you get her down and then you just want to keep playing more and more cards behind her, generating that +1 energy. It's not maxed out at 1. If you play 2 cards into her, you will get 2 energy the next turn. So you play cards into her, hopefully a Jeff or something else that you can move out. You get the energy, and then you continue to play more and more cards into that lane. Next up is Spider-Man. No reason to beat a dead horse. It's the same thing. We're able to play this card into a lane and then move it out. This also has synergy with our Miles Morales, bringing it all the way down to a 1/5. Moving on to our 1 tech card. I never feel safe when I leave them at home. Y'all know it. In today's meta, a lot of big cards equal I must run Shang-Chi. Having a 1/5 in your deck is always nice since we are moving cards around all game, and we do have Spider-Man. We definitely have to include Miles Morales. The cool thing is that if you do generate extra energy with Hope Summers going into turn 6, you can do things like play a Dr. Doom alongside him or an Alioth, or you can just get him out early. Just remember though, if you want to activate his ability and turn him from a 4 cost to a 1, remember to move a card the turn before, or you're gonna hate yourself. Vision is a solid card in this list because he meets the requirements of being a playable card and being able to move out of a lane. That's about it. That's all you need to do to, meet the requirements of this list. One thing to note though is that if you do play him into an Elsa Bloodstone lane, he then becomes a shangable target. So there may be times where you want to avoid that so that your Vision stays alive. Finally, we're moving on to our 2 6-drops. None other than Alioth. This deck does really, really well at getting priority or manipulating yourself to have priority. You can move cards around, and then as long as you have priority, Alioth is usually kind of a done deal. And as I always say, it's just a necessary evil on a lot of decks, but Alioth just does so much work in a list like this. And then finally, our last card is Dr. Doom. He's a 15 power, but with Hope Summers, you don't have to play him on turn 6. You can get him out on turn 5. You can play him out on turn 6 alongside other cards. Just another solid card to have in your list. So that will wrap up the deck breakdown. We're going to jump into some gameplay footage as always. Like I said, I rarely ever just cover the same kind of deck back to back, but I really did feel bad because I feel like this version is far superior, and I want y'all to be successful. So if you're wanting to play a deck like this, try them both out, but I'm gonna say, just from my experience, this deck here is the way to go. So as always, gang, y'all be good, y'all be safe. I will catch y'all on the next one. As always, do me that favor, click the like button. It helps promote the channel and grow. And if you're not subscribed, I greatly appreciate you considering it, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay. Oof, this is good. This is real good here. So good, I could snap and lose the game. Always seems like I got a good hand. Okay. All right. We're gonna have the buff on Jeff. We're gonna have extra stuff. That's why I didn't play it in the middle originally, because I was like, he's just gonna oof. So you can play a 4 cost here. I feel like I ought to be snapping. Now, unfortunately,
clear for takeoff.
really. He's got a lot of cards. He's got a lot of cards to empty his hand out. No. Man. He needs 16 on the left, not very much in the middle, but whatever he plays. Got him. Whew. I love this avatar. I didn't pick it up, but still really good. Is this some Living Tribunal nonsense again? Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Next turn, I can play Miles and Jeff into here, give a buff on the Jeff. That's what we want to do. Where do we Goliath here? It doesn't matter, actually. I'm not worried about Gladiator. No, I need to be worried about other things. This gives us priority if he tries to Iron Man and then Tribunal here. Yep, we got him. These Tribunal players, man. I don't have Enchantress, but I got Goliath. Well, they got, oh, somebody really wanted to play Pixie. Elysium's gonna be great for them, unfortunately. Please don't get my Shang-Chi. At least I didn't get my Alliance. Oh, that hurts. For them, I'm like, it hurts for them because I guess they were gonna moon girl that. Where did you get this? Well, at least you can't do it again. Okay, so he's definitely playing the Moon Girl double up. Probably got A-bomb and all that. So let's get rid of this. Go ahead and do it now. We're gonna snap. I've got a Goliath in hand. I'm getting rid of Darkhawk. He could Moon Girl here. The only thing that gets us here is like Leech. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. I guess we do this. And this, right? It was a toss-up. I think he played the Hulk or something massive, and he played it here. And I guessed right with the Alliance. Just instead of making things difficult on ourselves, take our 1 cube loss, move on. No point in trying to win against a destroy deck during Lamentus. Okay. We're gonna save Kitty and Jeff for in case we do get that Hope Summers. Kinda hoping we go right here. Of course we don't. I like this, even if he Professor X's or something here, which that's not what happened. All right. Really want to snap here. But we're not. We're playing the Shang here because I'm afraid Kaire's going to come down. He may get a Scar down because of this. We could play the Scar out for like 3 and 2 stones and stuff. This might be the Devil Dino. Okay, it's not. Systems go. if he moves this. I'm good with it. Yeah, we kind of had all three lanes kind of locked up there. 43 points across all three lanes. Yeah. Yeah. You know, none of them are terrible. But that was my least pick. Nah, I can play Miles here. Bro, there has been so much Tribunal. So much.
Breaking news.
I wanted to play Miles. We're gonna have other opportunities. The cool thing is that he can't mistake. I'm lost for words right now. Well, got a lot of power and no cards to play. Limbo's not great for this deck in my opinion, just because your benefits kind of run out after turn 6. I would have to snipe this with an Alive when he goes to play the Infinite or the Tribunal, basically. I need a 6-drop here. We don't pull the trigger just yet. He can only play a 5-drop here. Oh, he got that from me. I was like, oh, he's gonna do something crazy here. He's doing something crazy. You know? Pull the trigger now, you pull it later. I think we pull it later. Let him have this. No. No. We do it now. We do it now. Because either he plays Onslaught now, or he plays Tribunal now. Okay. Dang, he waited that long. That long, huh? All right, we got something. Question is what did we get? This was a 1 and a 5. Right? That's how I look at it. I think I messed up.
Behold my mighty hand.
He went for it, but he's gonna lose by 1 on the right.
Victory.
Not sure what he was aiming for. Maybe he was aiming for the onslaught. We must have got Tribunal last time. Good old Goliath, I think.